Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Sales. The Johnny Sales from Nomaway. Not the Johnny Sales from Scuba Goo. That man is a complete and utter hack. He sucks. He smells. He smells bad. And he's a complete and total huckster. As terrible as this sentence is long. But what isn't terrible is my newest invention. Although the circumstances for innovation certainly are. Chester is a wonderful city. I mean, it's not, but the real problem with Chester isn't the promiscuous women setting out to shatter your heart like a Sub-Zero fatality. No, the real problem is the weather. Ironically, both are equally chill. Get it? Because, like, chill and, like, what I said and how my wife, my ex-wife is a cold, calculating business. The weather is a-changin', and the leaves, much like my wife, my ex-wife's taste in men, goes from fresh and green to brown and old and understands I'm a princess and should be treated as such because apparently being born in mid-class New Jersey means you're a princess now. But enough about my pest of an ex-wife. The only bug-eyed rodent I want to talk about today is the squirrel. They may appear fluffy and cuddly and adorable, but I assure you, they are vicious little nut gobblers. Much like most women. Much like my ex-wife. I'm, sorry if I seem to have a one-track mind today. It's just, I just found out Brock took my wife to Latvia. That's where they've been. And, well, she filed for divorce so they can get married like they always talked about. I don't know. I just thought they were really invested in my deep woods, high fantasy, erotica D&D campaigns. Never have friends, my boy. Never have friends. Wait, you haven't been recording this whole time, have you?
No, the blinking red light means it's off.
Screw it. Let's just show this product and be done with it. I have a deep sob scheduled at 4 and I'd prefer not to miss it. Introducing to you, the Squirrely Whirrley. I recognize squirrels aren't that big of a deal, but sometimes you just want to take a life. The Squirrely Whirrley, for when catch and release traps don't give you that rush anymore. The Squirrely Whirrley, the quintessential piece of protection for any home, no matter how broken it may be. That's the Johnny Sales guarantee. But what is the Squirrely Whirrley? What does it do? How does it smell? How does it taste? Well, I'm glad you asked, my dear. So what you're gonna want to do with the Squirrely Whirrley is first find a big wide open field like this, with lots of squirrels in it. If I'm being honest, we didn't find this place. I come here. I come here a lot. This is where I proposed to my ex-wife. She thought I was joking at first, but after a good 10 minutes, she stopped laughing and... Oh, God. What I would do to hear her iconic, unenthusiastic sure just one more time. I'm sorry. Well, now that we found a squirrel, the therapy can begin. All you gotta do is clip the claw onto its pathetic little skull. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't this dangerous? Grabbing, squirming little squirrels just like that? Well, we thought of that. The Squirrely Whirrley is designed with simplicity and ease in mind. These claws are too small for their little necks, puts too much pressure on them, snaps those little vertebrae just like that. They go limp in your claw, just like I did with my ex-wife. Fuck! Whatever. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch and her weird Hershey kiss-like nipples. Well, I actually feel much better. The Squirrely Whirrley is able to generate speeds of at least 25 miles per hour, right above those suckers' terminal velocity. So yeah, their brains will burst on impact. Isn't that wonderful? Don't you worry, I know what you're thinking. This seems difficult for an average fan of the internet who doesn't have any wrist strength. Yet again, the Squirrely Whirrley is designed with comfort in mind, catering to even the limpest of wrists and limpest of dicks. Because everyone should have the option of therapy if they choose it, and by golly, I wanna provide it. The Squirrely Whirrley, only $17.58. What are you waiting for? Buy it!